Hello, Modest Jones here. You may know me as the mother of Kanan, Capri, and Carter. I woke up this morning just thanking God for life and for all my blessings, but I also decided to give my son Capri a call and thank him for life as well. I wasn't sure if he remembered the one night I called him. He was on the East Coast. It had to be about 3 a.m. I had undergone quite an ordeal that I may share with you in a later video. And just him answering my phone call, hearing his voice, and hearing how much he wanted to come home to me and how much he loved me really saved me from making a permanent decision based on a temporary issue. I wanted to take this moment out to not only thank my son Capri again, but to also let all of you know that I'm sure the blessings will continue to rain down on someone who saved a person who's here to bring so much light to others and hopefully save others with my story. Capri sat on the phone with me. He listened to me. I'm not sure if he knew the severity of the choice that I was ready to make, but he knew that I was sad. I was down. I wasn't really able to function like I normally do. If any of you know my personality, I go out, I give a lot of energy, very extroverted. I was very closed and maybe even a bit agoraphobic after what I had endured. And I just know that a lot of people have been through something and they don't talk about it. They're hurting. So it's important that we're kind, or that we remove ourselves from situations where we cannot, or we feel that we are not able to be kind. Because I know at the very least statistics show that 1 in 3 women have been abused, sexually abused or raped. But I'm sure that that's just the women that chose to answer truthfully and tell maybe not even their story, but admit that that had happened to them. There's a lot of shame attached to a lot of the things that happened to us, and a lot of us hold it inside. But just know that there's God, there's therapy, and there's hopefully a trusted someone that you can reach out to be there for you the way that Capri was there for me that night or morning in his case, where I just needed to hear how much he loved me and how much he wanted to come home to me and how much he wanted me here. He didn't want to be in the state he was in at the time, but I didn't want to be here at all, I thought. But now I'm so ever so grateful that he picked up the phone, me not knowing that he was the star that he was becoming. I always knew he was going to be a star. I always knew. Ever since he could do choreography from Step Up movie and Beyonce videos at like 3 years old and wanted to dress himself, I knew. But I had no idea he was such a rising star to the masses, mainstream, at that time. But he still always answers the phone for his mama. And he answered at that time that literally saved my life. So thank you for being a vessel for God and for keeping me here so that I can save others. I love you so much. You answered the phone that day and you've impacted so many. Just the fact that I'm still living and breathing and I just want to be here. So again, maybe one day I'll share a bit more about how I got to that dark place where I felt depression and sadness and agoraphobia. But just know that you're not alone. We're all so much stronger than we give ourselves credit for. So try to reach out to someone you trust. Try to just listen. I think Capri's so soft-spoken, but him just listening to me and the few words he shared with me literally saved me. So thank you, Capri. Thank you for being here. May God continue to rain blessings all over you. And I'll always be here for you and always be forever grateful to you for allowing God to work through you to save a life so that I could save many souls. Thank you. I love you so much. A lot of times I hear that I'm a cool mom or I'm so nice, and I don't actually think I'm always that nice. I mean, I am kind. I just think that, my twins are 18 now, so I treat them like adults, even though, I still instruct, I still teach, and still mom. They're pretty grown, so I try to understand where they are and where I was at their age. I also always respect and appreciate what they've been to me, how much they protect me, and how they've each individually saved me in their own ways. So when you think I'm just letting stuff slide, just know that my sons are the reason that I'm here. So there's always a special level of gratitude for that and for the way that I see God working through them to touch the lives of all of us. They've touched my life so deeply so that I can touch yours and everyone that I come in contact with. This really just speaks volumes about the kind of man that Capri is, no matter what people say or they think they know about him, like about you, Capri. Like, you're so much more than what meets the eye. Know that. Infinitely know that. At the time, I was literally so consumed with what I was going through that I didn't even know that Capri's star was rising on the level that it was, which makes it so much bigger of a deal that he even picked up the phone at that hour. And now I'm just ever so grateful that he even answered that phone call. Now I know that he didn't even have to, especially at such an inconvenient time of night. So that makes me even that much more grateful and lets me know that God intercepted whatever spirit was making me think that I didn't want to be here and like literally poisoning my mind. So thank you so much for always showing so much love to your mama. It was meant to be that my son actually literally saved my life. Sometimes I meditate and pray in gratitude when I think about what life could be like for people who care about me if I had made that decision that day. And once again, I just want to show my gratitude for my sons for being here for me during those hard times. And most specifically to again shout out Capri for not even knowing what it meant to me. You to answer that day and to keep me here. My heart is so deeply full of love and I'm so apologetic for even thinking about making that kind of selfish choice. I just wanted y'all to know when you see me out here smiling and prancing around at all my activities, I have hard times too. I need love and support too. And sometimes healers need healing too. Thank you again. Thank you, God, for the lives of my sons. Thank you for my life. Thanks, Pri. I am forever in your debt. I owe you so much. You know how much I love you. Thank you. Please, 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 before you ever decide to make such a permanent decision, you guys, please send a message, make a phone call, send a text, call the hotline, suicide prevention. Please live and love yourself enough. Trust God and trust the plan enough to keep going. Like Dory said, just keep swimming. Thank you. Breathe. Breathe. Sometimes just go to sleep if you need to reset. I put a note on my arm to remember to breathe. Can you see it? Thank you, 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 thank you. I just want to say you just never know the impact you could have on somebody else's experience. Sometimes just a smile. You know, somebody at work just told me, don't offer anything to that person. They can't afford it. But sometimes my smile just made that person want to live longer. Like maybe that hello or that little bit of attention from a stranger saved a life. And that matters. You all matter. We all matter. Sorry that I got to a point where I have to like ugly cry.
Beautiful.
But I mean it so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to sit here and ugly cry for you all. But this means so much to me. Please reach out for help if you're feeling despair. Please send me a message, inbox us, allow me to be your mama. Just know that sometimes a mindful moment and a listening ear can save a life. Again, if you can't be kind, then remove yourself. But if you can be present for somebody, please do. Please try. I love you all. God loves us all. I know we're in a difficult time, it seems like, in this world. But everything you see on social media, everything that you think you know about people, can't judge a book by its cover, and you can't judge a book by its cover, and you just don't know what somebody else is going through. So please be patient and be kind. Okay, so maybe at some point I'll get into the story of how I had gotten to this place. In the meantime, I just want to say my sons did single-handedly save my life in different ways. I gave them life so they could save my life. I gave them life so that they could save my life, as one of my wise friends said. Kanan, I named him after my friend Kanan, who is now my angel, and that helped me heal on a whole new level. Every day Kanan reminds me more and more of my angel with the same name. Carter I had much later in life, so he taught me how to love in a new and special way. I had the twins kind of young, so I wasn't very affectionate. Carter kind of taught me to be more affectionate. He was the first baby I ever slept with, and I know there's mixed reviews about that, but he was a NICU baby, so I feel like my breast milk totally saved his life. And I breastfed all the boys, the twins, at the same time with the football hold, so that's why they're so smart and magical. Capri, thank you for saving my life. I owe you literally my life, and now I share you with the world, and you boys bless so many others, but God will always bless you for saving someone who brings so much life to others. So I feel like I have to share my story with the hopes to save someone else's life. So thank you, my sons. I love you. I love you all. I'm all your mamas, and those of you that know me in real life, I know sometimes I tough love you guys, but it really is something we need in this world. So just know everything I say and do comes from a place of love and safety, protection. I want to make sure you're all making great decisions and knowing how to navigate in this world that definitely behaves as if it's not of the God that I serve. So just know that your light matters. Please just stay here and weather these storms. And we're here to help you. Feel free to inbox me, message me, anything I can do to help. And hopefully my story helps you guys. So Capri's so much more than a handsome, dancing young man. He's the man that saved his mama. Love y'all.